What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Lord PeteyTV here to give you all our little bit of a look on our kill for Queen Ansurek, if you want to pronounce it that way. This was our normal kill and our first kill of how we ended up going down and doing it. So I want to give you all a little play-by-play as we're going through this scenario. So what we ended up doing was we ended up doing the pull the regular way we've always done the pull, and we pulled it off to the side. The reason why we wanted to do that was we wanted to make sure these liquid pools were on the side of the room so we can clearly move around. Every time the Novas came up, the Novas would end up going to the back of the boss. I made sure I took care of the Novas myself. I didn't want to have other people to worry about them. So from there, we're doing our DPS. I kept looking at that Venom Nova timer. When I saw it hit 1, I hit that. Instantly Ghost Wolf ran out of the way, continued to try to DPS during that whole entire time. The pools, we tried to make sure that we're close enough to the inside so that we can end up DPSing those proper, like not having to worry about those pools, putting them there. The big pool from that area would go, and we'd move forward. We continued this process. Now, the biggest thing for myself was I tried to make sure throughout the whole entire time that I was keeping people talking and telling people what was going on. For instance, the roots, making sure they know the roots, make sure you use your immunities, go through that process. From there, I continued to do my DPS, telling people watch out for, everything else. So we ended up watching out for the blades there, pool, we got into the rotation, watched the Venom Nova timer, hit that 1, boom, hit it, go on the boss, moved out, DPS'd. Our DPS was cranking, and I was very, very proud of this group for the DPS that they were putting out. So we were getting ready to go into the third pool here. Put the pool, that goes down, move out of the way. From there, we just continued to do our DPS, and we got it to 40% already, which was amazing. Got ready for the next roots, instantly got them off me, helped them out. We're going to go into the intermission. We kind of talked about it prior on where we're supposed to stand as a group. During this time, I told them, timer for this amount of timer, pull in, be ready, melee get out at this time. So then they ended up using that time to make sure that they ended up getting into the proper spots, safety. So from there, moved back out, continued to do my DPS, and then from there, telling them to be careful, watch out, waves are coming, the pulls are coming, melee out now. We continue to go through this process. There are some times where I did not say, everything that needed to be said, but everyone kind of has the move now. We go into stage 2 where we end up doing a split. I tried to make sure that our group can get to the other side in a timely fashion. The side was split generally pretty well. Our Warlock was on the wrong side, but it really didn't matter because we had a lot of heavy hitters on our side. I really wasn't too worried. We got to the correct side. We got knocked back. We got placed into our correct location. We ended up DPSing down the ads. This time, it was very hard for myself as the raid leader to make sure I'm telling people to watch out for the pulls, watch out for the other things. So, I keep making sure that people are aware of that stuff that's happening. Because that pull will just yoink you right off if you were definitely not far enough in. Burning that, make sure we hit the webs, move them forward. And I told the other side, reminder, click the the pylons for the webs, DPSing down the ads. We go from there, DPS those bad boys down. We move up. I try to move as fast as I can. I noticed I didn't get the pull in because I was too low there, thankfully. Make sure they prioritize the calamity, that health bar there with the timer that's going down. Make sure we got to kill that in time. We ended up doing that. They ended up losing another DPS on the other side. That was, that's okay. We ended up going up. We ended up doing the DPS there. I tried to put them in a place where we could stun them. These guys went down so quick, so I really wasn't too worried. We took that down, interrupted the blast, burned out the ad really, really quickly. From there, we were all ready for the middle. The middle was the most worried for myself since we only really saw the middle of this area twice before, and we didn't even have to worry about the teleports yet. So we get into position here. We just started DPSing hard. And then we kind of just take a couple of moments just during that DPS time. We watch stage 3. I said, stage 3, let's get ready. We move. Everyone starts moving together so that we're in the close vicinity to be able to do whatever we got to do. And then from there, we just try to go for it. Now, the infest happens, the gorge happens, to try to make sure people know what's going on. Try to keep people posted on, you know, where they should be putting their teleports and so on and so forth. So, the teleports should be on the inside and out. I told them the wrong areas. That's my fault. We pulled up, you know, our DPS, the other one we had. This was our shackles. These things are supposed to just do damage to the group. We ended up losing a tank there, which I wasn't happy about, and then we lost the other tank. I instantly tried to throw Rocky down. We tried to DPS whatever we could, trying to hold whatever we could to keep him up. This is the portals. One's got to go in, one's got to go out. We never really dealt with them yet, so I wasn't really sure how it was going to go. This ring ends up going out. I personally wasn't sure if we were going to have this or not, so what I ended up doing was I took the teleport just to see what the hell was going to happen, and then I realized that we were going the wrong way. But the boss still died because the DPS was so quick. So it worked out really well to our benefit. We ended up taking him down. I'm very, very proud of our group and our team. I love them and I appreciate them. And make sure you sub to this channel to watch the rest of the fun, enjoying things that they've worked on, including myself. All right. Love you all. Dream big. Keep gaming. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Bye, everybody.